Tonight on DC News Now, road closures ahead of Saturday's Army Parade.
I can hear the impact, yes.
The traffic headaches for commuters.
It's been more than 24 hours since a man climbed up a broadcasting tower at American University. Why it appears he's staying put.
Hey, DC, headed for 90-degree temperatures for tomorrow. We'll take a look at that forecast coming up.
A very great holiday. The DMV's wandering black bear now has a day named after him.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. The massive military parade in DC happening Saturday. It is celebrating the 250th anniversary of the Army, but also coincides with President Trump's 79th birthday. The preparations are already causing commuting headaches now that more roads are shutting down.
Yeah, barricades now line Constitution Avenue just south of the White House. That's where you can see here dozens of tanks and thousands of soldiers will roll Saturday afternoon. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joining us live tonight in Northwest DC.
And Ben, where are the places that we should avoid at this point?
Well, frankly, anywhere near the White House and east over the course of several blocks, that's where road closures will be going into effect in the coming days. And that's why officials are urging Army Navy Memorial Metro Station right here. Sorry about that. That is probably your best bet to access the National Mall and the parade route. Meantime, that's going to be on the National Mall. For the rest of the work week, the rails may be the best alternative for anybody with downtown DC 9 to 5. Horns are honking. Patience is running thin. A swath of street closures are slated for downtown DC, leading up to Saturday's military parade. Some already in effect.
I can hear the impact, yes.
Rush hour Wednesday already bringing issues near the White House.
If you take the bus, I feel like it just makes the commute worse.
Head underground, that's your best bet.
Yeah.
Roads here in red, supposed to fully close Friday.
I am taking off Friday and avoiding all the headaches down here.
So my other commute should be open. If not, Metro is fine.
Constitution Avenue, just south of the White House, was shut down to traffic Wednesday. It's where military vehicles and soldiers will parade down Saturday afternoon. Lines in pink showing where no parking is allowed through Monday the 16th. Signage also posted in person.
We're preparing for an enormous turnout. Hundreds of thousands of attendees.
Earlier this week, the Secret Service describing the work being done.
The Secret Service and our partners want every attendee to be confident in their security and feel safe. That is why we are leaving no stone unturned.
Mayor Bowser urging visitors and residents take the recommendations of officials in the planning process.
So our public safety agencies are going to be called on for lots of work, lots of hours, and we're asking for everybody to heed their advice.
And miles of fencing continue to go up around streets and sidewalks where only one person can get through at a time, as we saw today. Again, near the National Mall. We also know that anyone who does attend the festival and the parade within the parade route lines will have to go through metal detectors. For all of that reason, we have on our website, dcnewsnow.com, a full list of closures for drivers and pedestrians. In Northwest, Ben Dennis, back to you.
Yeah, give yourself plenty of extra time, Ben. Thanks. Meanwhile, Reagan National also closing Saturday night from 6:30 till 10 o'clock. You'll find a full list of changes again on our website, dcnewsnow.com.
Dozens of tanks and heavy military vehicles have made their way into the district already. The Army says almost 80 tons of lethal power will be on display, including 28 Abrams battle tanks. Local lawmakers have really expressed great concern over having such heavy equipment that could damage the roads here in the district, but Army officials say that they've worked to reduce the harm.
Back pads are about 2.25 inches thick, and they keep the metal off the road. So this is going to really help to prevent that.
6,700 soldiers will march in the parade, and many say they're excited to share their history and hard work.
Protesters in Arlington plan to be out on the streets Saturday. Organizers tell us they'll line more than 5 miles of sidewalks between Roslyn and Falls Church. About 2,000 people have already signed up to take part in the peaceful demonstration. All right, let's get a first check on your Wednesday night forecast. Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb
Yeah, it's warm out there today.
Yeah, we're really gonna continue to watch temperatures warming up, 90s for tomorrow afternoon. So if you're not prepared for the summer heat, here it comes, folks. You have 2 days, tomorrow and Friday, where DC finally touches 90, first time this year. So we're kind of late in the season for us to be talking about 90s. We should have hit it early May, and so we're off to kind of a slow start to that summer feel. A lot of air quality watches in place, not advisories. It's something the National Weather Service from Pittsburgh to Ohio to the DMV are watching. This high is under control, but what's not in place is a good wind flow. So you have a good amount of stagnant air that's not moving around, and so it causes some of those wildfire smoke to kind of build from Hagerstown, Martinsburg down towards the Kaiser, Cumberland area. Temperatures right now upper 70s to lower 80s in most spots. Dew points, so they're back into the upper 60s. So super sticky out there. Going to stay that way for your Thursday. Overnight lows, they're pretty comfortable as well. Really tomorrow, a good amount of sunshine that will be back on the table, but we do have storms we're forecasting this upcoming weekend. More on that coming up.
All right, Janessa, we'll see you then. We are learning new information tonight about the missing 19-year-old in Northern Virginia. Investigators recovered a body from a pond near the site where Kyle Coleman crashed his car over the weekend. Now, there had been an extensive search for the Morehouse College freshman. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg has the latest on that investigation.
Police don't suspect any foul play was involved. The body that was found in this pond is believed to be Kyle Coleman. Divers found the body after an extensive search. They say Coleman's car was found just about 100 yards away from the scene.
He was smart, he was genius, and he had his whole life ahead of him.
Kyle Coleman was last seen on Saturday around 12:15 a.m. after his car crashed. Fairfax County Police say 2 witnesses saw someone running from the scene and possibly get into a car. Detectives didn't find Coleman or any signs of him near the scene. After seeing a concerning social media video, Prince William County Police put out a critical missing alert Sunday night. Fairfax County Police went back to the scene Monday, deploying drones, canines, and other search and rescue crews, but didn't find anything. On Tuesday, they checked the pond at the corner of Galleria and West Park Drives. Divers found a body 6 feet under the surface.
No day is promised. And as I say to everyone, love your fellow man, love your family, love your friends around you, because everybody has an expiration date.
Family friends say he was a leader and a good friend to all who knew him.
He was a person about love and fun, and his spirit was one of warmth, and that's what he would want us to take.
We're told the family is asking for privacy at this point, but family friends are already figuring out ways to help the family moving forward. In Tyson's, Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
Developing now, a man right here. He climbed hundreds of feet up a broadcasting tower at American University and is still just sitting up there. It's been more than 24 hours now, and it forced the school to evacuate several buildings yesterday. But the how and why, still a mystery. DC News Now's Max Marcilla joining us live at American University. And Max, how long do officials think that he can stay up there?
We don't know, Susan. We know he's been up there for going on 30 hours at this point. You can take a look over my left shoulder as this is still an active, what DC police are calling an active barricade situation. Now take a look at some video from earlier, because what we can tell you is just in the last few minutes we saw a helicopter go do a couple of laps around the tower, shining the light on the tower, and then it went away. Over the course of the last few hours, as we've been monitoring this situation, we've seen the person up there on the phone. We heard, and it was unclear exactly what was being said, but we heard someone speaking from a loudspeaker. So that's what we've seen over the last few hours. But again, no movement as far as the man who is still a little over what looks like halfway up that tower at American University. Police are reiterating that there is no active threat to anyone on the ground, no threat to the general public. But again, the concern is for the man who is still up there since about 4 o'clock yesterday.
Whatever it is, I feel sad for the person. Obviously, there's no good reason to be halfway up some tower.
We know American University Police, DC Police, they are working on this. We can still sort of hear the helicopter, though it sounds like it went away. This, again, is an active barricade situation for the person atop that tower, and we will continue bringing you the latest information as we get it and as we see it. Reporting live in Northwest, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
All right, staying in the district, 4 DC police officers hurt in Northeast. Investigators say 3 cruisers were hit during a chase with a stolen car. It happened around 5 p.m. at 62nd and Dix Streets. That's right near the Maryland border. All 4 officers were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The stolen Mercedes, we're told, had Virginia tags. So far, police have not made any arrests. And all new tonight, a Northern Virginia man who helps run music and dance programs is charged with unlawfully filming children. Detectives say Victor Soufan had several hidden cameras and digital storage devices in his home and cars in Groveton. Soufan works at the DMV-based Lao Heritage Foundation. Now, we're showing his mugshot because investigators believe there could be more victims. Police say Soufan traveled with children to Ohio and stayed in a rental home where they found a video camera. He's being held without bond. Now, the Lao Heritage Foundation releasing a statement. It reads in part, to be clear, the activities for which Mr. Soufan was arrested occurred in his personal capacity. Nothing he did were either known or condoned by LHF. The foundation says summer camp has been canceled and all other activities are on hold until further notice.
Now to an arrest warrant and demands for cash. Some families in Maryland are getting these really concerning text messages. They appear to be from a Prince George's County Sheriff's deputy saying they need to pay thousands of dollars for outstanding warrants. A woman telling DC News Now's Tim Reed why she nearly fell for the scheme.
Authorities are urging residents in Prince George's County to be careful. Criminals posing as sheriff's deputies are using a scheme to trick residents to pay $2,000 to $5,000 for outstanding warrants.
They was trying to get $10,000, not more.
Janetta McKenzie and her boyfriend are very concerned about a scheme involving people impersonating officers and using real names of deputies to get money.
It's been going on for a while, basically. I think it has gotten worse during the time. So, and I'm a victim, so and then I have children, and I can't afford to lose everything.
McKenzie says a number of times she's received text messages or emails claiming that she had a warrant or unpaid parking tickets and she owed $10,000. Lucky for her, she refused to pay.
Individuals are claiming or alleged to be deputy sheriffs using real deputy sheriffs' names in order to try to get our citizens or individuals to actually provide some sort of gift card, money order.
Sheriff Carr tells us citizens need to be careful.
You know, people need to just go ahead and get you a legit job, get you a trade, and stop trying to scheme people out of their hard-earned money, especially older people that's not up on technology, and they will be easily manipulated and fall into that trap.
That the Prince George's County officer, the sheriff, or a deputy would never ask you for a money order or any gift cards to satisfy a warrant or any civil process.
The sheriff says if you think you're being targeted by criminals, you're encouraged to call authorities. In Prince George's County, Tim Reed, DC News Now.
The National D-Day Memorial in Virginia is being recognized. The governor honoring the organization for all the work it does to preserve the legacy, lessons, valor, and sacrifice of Allied forces on June 6, 1944. Governor Glenn Youngkin presenting the foundation this year's Spirit of Virginia Award.
Friday, we remembered and we honored and we celebrated the heroism of a generation that liberated Europe and defeated the Nazis. The foundation does so much work in order to make sure that every visitor here has an opportunity to look back at our great history and the heroes that enabled it.
The memorial holds events and ceremonies every June 6th, but you can visit the site year-round.
All right, well, the DMV's favorite hide-and-seek bear, well, getting an unexpected honor.
His last visit was in Northern Virginia. He was hanging up there on a tree on Elden Street, now his namesake. The Herndon Town Council officially declaring June 9th Elden the Bear Day. He's a wild one who gets around from Langley Park, Maryland on Memorial Day, where he was tagged and removed, to the wild, only to pop up in Bethesda and then on Monday over in Herndon. Wildlife officials recaptured Elden, took him farther out to the Shenandoah region, but families think we're going to be seeing him again.
I'm with them. I think Elden, we're going to see him back in the DMV. We don't know where, but he'll be back.
He's a hungry one and apparently just, going where the grub is good.
Yeah, I don't blame him, right? Can't blame him at all.